at almost VCL time. So what's that, 11 o'clock? Can never.
Just over there by the. Over there by your glasses.
Oh, okay, I got you. Sorry. Not been a good day. Not been a good day. I'm going to show you guys why. Can you guess? Can you guess as to why today it's not been a good day? Huh?
I'm having a great time.
Well, I'm glad you are, because you don't have to work. You get paid the same. You have that luxury. So we are live in Italy. Here we go again. It's that time, an hour before it's about to be dark. And we're making some progress. We're getting all the harder, more complicated trim out of the way. Evan, who's a master with the Jap saw, we now call him Evan Yagi. Evan Yagi. And it is called the Japanese saw. So love the Japanese saw. That's when you really know you're a fine woodworker, when you master the art of the Jap saw. So anyways, yeah, paint. Good times. Good times. Of course it would be this bad. You guys ready to see it? I'm sure some of you've seen it because I've did some complaining on Instagram. It's this bad. I did the two spots, that one and that one. Yeah. Great paint. Nice and thick. But you can see it. I mean, it's clear as day. And I had a feeling this was going to happen. And we worked so hard to prevent this from happening. But here we are, and we have some decisions to make. Do we just go with it and paint the whole thing, which I can tell you is a nightmare, not only because it's two-tone and it's very tedious. For whatever reason, in the entire country of Italy, they don't sell normal paint brushes that I'm used to that have a thin sash, it's at an angle, and it's made for cutting in. They just have these cheap, like, I mean, I'll show you the brushes. They're just these huge brushes that just are not good for cutting in. So we got that. Just got off the phone with our rep at Sherwin-Williams, who has today off. And this is what I love about our rep at Sherwin-Williams. She is helping solve this situation right now while she's actually on a field trip with her son. So huge shout out to her. This is why I love having her as our rep at Sherwin-Williams. Anyways, the rep here is like, well, that's as good as it gets. Yeah, he doesn't know me. So today's a holiday. It's All Saints Day. So everyone is closed. Everyone is off. So be it. Whatever. I'm going to go there Monday. You guys are going to come with me. I'm going to go live, or I'll just do a bunch of videos. I got the video of when I showed up and met with him, and he showed me the samples, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't know what to say. I'm trying not to be rude. I don't want to come across the wrong way. I'm grateful he met us halfway. I thought by staying positive we'll get lucky. No. And the white is just as bad, and the white is runny. It is horrible paint. This paint's really good, so I don't understand what the difference is there. So Monday I'm going to go there, and I'm going to make sure it's perfect. If it's not perfect, I don't know. I might ask someone from the States to smuggle the paint into their checked bag and meet us over here. I don't know what else to do because, or I got to paint it all a new color, which it's not the first time that has happened, believe it or not. So if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. We're just on a time crunch because I don't want to miss our flight. The other thing is we could hire a painter locally just to keep painting so that doesn't burn up our time. Or I say to the customer, I'm sorry, but discount for them having to pay a painter to do it after hours or after we leave here, which I also don't want to do. So I want to get a walk around video. I want to get a walk around video of this beautiful coop. And I don't know what to do. I don't know. I did bring the customer down, showed her, and she's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I don't disagree. So anyways, hope you guys are doing well. We are live in Italy. Hit like, hit share, comment. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Let's see if we can break 200 viewers today. Make sure I got good signal. It is Friday, right, guys? And it's 11 o'clock Eastern, so good morning. We would normally have VCL in about an hour, but it is what it is. So, I did my coop with one of those saws, even the plywood. Yeah, with a Jap saw. So did you know, a lot of people don't realize what?
The knife.
The knife? Why did we only get one knife?
I don't know.
So one side of the Jap saw is for cross cutting, the other side's for ripping. A lot of people don't know that. And maybe you find out the hard way, but that is nuts to cut ply. I mean, you can, absolutely. That stinks on the paint. It stinks big time. Big time. So Monday, I was thinking about going down to a local paint store tomorrow and just start from scratch. They're not open today, but they are open over the weekend, and see what happens. I did try to cheat and go around and start touching up where some of the raw spots are with the white. The white's not awful. You probably can't see the difference there. It's a little bit brighter. I probably could get away with the white, but I don't want to. So we've been focusing heavily on the hen house over here. So I'm going to give you guys a quick walk around of all that's been going on there. Is the paint usually sprayed on there? There as in Italy? No idea. I would assume so. I don't think they paint anymore in Italy, even though the Renaissance apparently started here in Florence, so I've been told. I don't think they paint anymore. I think everything's just stone, and that's what you get. Sprayed is different. I'm not sure what you guys mean there. Worked well. Yeah, I mean, the Japanese saw does work very, very well. So here's what we did. Ethan's working on the back side. That's where the hen house and deep litter door is. So he's shooting the battens on. And again, you can see what I mean by board and batten style. I got it. All right.
Then I gotta go recut these.
I don't know why I cut them 2 centimeters long. I think you said 84,
No,
and
82.4.
I 82.4.
Yeah, you cut 84.4.
I was just thinking of the 1984 Bears, the year before they were the year before they were the 85 Bears. Good morning, happy weekend. Thank God. Are we going out tonight, guys? Is Ethan recovered enough? I don't think we should. I think that's a horrible idea for us to go out tonight. I'm not sure. It's me pretending it's my idea, but it's really not. It's a horrible idea.
So when it comes back to it, he can deny.
It kind of, yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's not my first day. So the battens are going on. The trim's going on. The trim is a nightmare. Let me show you what Evan's got going on. What do you got? You can't get in there with the Japanese saw? You can get in there with the Jap saw.
Now I can.
Let's cut towards ourselves. That's okay.
Yeah, what does he say?
Cut your buddy, not your body.
Yeah,
See, I care too much about people.
All right. Well, Japanese saw. We also got we got to turn down the rock and roll music, or YouTube will say you don't have the rights to play that music, and they'll shut us down. I'm sorry, even if it is Pearl Jam. Got the feeder hopper in, so now we have a workstation on the inside. I think I showed you guys all the roof is done. We got the front hen house in, got the floor. So look at all this has to be painted. So this is why two-tone, not fun. What?
Uh-oh.
What? Did you have an accident? What?
I hope I didn't frick this up.
You can't.
No.
It's no uh-ohs. What'd you do?
I'm just gonna make sure.
Well, we're gonna come around and watch. So we got the feeder hopper in. We did have to take this board out. So once again, Evan wasn't thinking clearly. I did mention a million times. Let's get it in now. And we had this mistake. This is exactly what happened when we did the coop on the Fix It a Fabulous show, where we had to cut it out and slide it in real quick. Well, we decided to pull the board off. We had a little more time on our hands this time, and got it in perfectly. But man, that is something we just got to change, Evan. So hopefully, I was hoping to have the windows in today, But the strategy is, now you got to remember, all the trim that was cut had to fit on a pallet. So we are going through with all of our long sections first. That way, if we'll have drops, and we'll use the drops for the smaller pieces. So Ethan thinks he screwed up over here.
Not to mention, someone threw a bunch of compound miters in there to make it real fun. Ethan, sorry.
So Evan is working on the corner pieces here. This is not fun. That's not horrible.
I'm gonna go up and tap it in.
Trim.
Right, because we're going to match trim on that side. So you got to make sure it's 3/4 this way. He's got to make sure he's good here. These are all little tiny details that we've figured out years ago. So when we trim it out, it doesn't look amateurish. And you have to keep that open so water comes through. It'll all make sense when it's done. Paint all the green white. How, God, do I wish. The green's not bad. What? 2082.2?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have also realized today I have to get bifocals in the safety glasses. I can't see in front of my face anymore. We need a new jigsaw blade. So if you're not sure what the Japanese saw is, here's the Japanese saw. Love it. I am definitely taking this home with me. Do you think they'll let me bring this in my carry-on?
Probably not.
And that's coming loose. Yeah, cut your buddy, not your body. I'm not sure if Evan is still... if he's still liking this saw or not. We had to go through and dial it in.
It's cool concept. There's some things that can be fixed on it.
So again, I wish we could paint the everything green, white, but we can't. They don't want it. I noticed, I know it's hard to explain. I've been paying really close attention to how things look here. And it's more of a blend in, keep it natural, even though all the buildings, I was told, have the color they do because that's the color of the stone that comes out of the mountains, supposedly. So it's just, everything's got to be very natural. And yeah, but we're loving it. It's coming along really, really well. Got a fascia on, which was nice. So that does, other than the windows and the A-cut, completes the back wall. Thank you. Yes. I'm glad you think it's beautiful. How did you end up working there in Italy if you're from America? He called us, sold it. Here we are. Yeah, we have shipped coops across the planet for... What was our first overseas coop ever? Do you remember?
Wasn't it Australia?
It probably was Australia. If Mackenzie's watching. Oh, Mackenzie, are you feeling better? I know Mackenzie's been sick, non-sick now. Everyone's sick back in the shops. I'm glad we left. Why? I don't want to be sick.
True that.
Wow. Oh, give him an inch. All right, so listen. First coop that we shipped overseas. I don't remember. Here I always say, you remember your first one. I don't have a clue. Oh my gosh, this is killing me right now. I don't know if Nan's watching or not. It'll come to me. I want to say Switzerland for some reason. Either way. So we've shipped coops all around the country. Lots of Australia. Japan was the really cool one recently, other than shipping this one here to Italy. Because we knew we were going to come here and put this together. But that's just how it happened and why I can't wait to do the final walk around of this entire coop on our YouTube channel when we can say we're in Italy and you put that all on the back end with the SEO and the algorithms. That'll just help as people search in, chicken coops in Europe. We will pop up even more because we did it. We are here and the customer is willing to. This took a year and a half of going back and forth, believe it or not. It took 4 salespeople to sell this. And it was a lot of work. Kristen even came here and did a site survey. I thought that would help seal the deal, but there was just a lot of complications in the, I really don't know what. I guess Nan could tell you, but Nan just did it and it's done. So couldn't not be happier. And I'm telling you once again, this weather is incredible. The best weather I've ever felt on a consistent basis. How did you get your tools and stuff there? Great question. So we shipped the coop here. Well, we flew the coop here actually in 3 crates. I made the executive decision that I don't want it to be easy for us. He wants it easy, but he's paid by the hour, so he just has to deal with it. I didn't want it easy. I was just telling him I didn't want to do a miter saw. I wanted to hand cut everything. I wanted to go old school. I wanted to be forced to go into hardware stores, find different tools. I wanted to be forced to learn things. That is when you learn the most. I did not want to take the easy path. What? What? What'd you say?
Ethan.
Oh, he's got to go. He's going to the urinal. It's the stone wall. So we got here, and day 1, tool day, we were taken to a couple hardware stores, and it was a rough day. It was a very stressful day because we had to really figure out where are we, like the culture shock, finding out that the electric is different, the tools are different. There's a lot of similarities, but just where they are, what they look like.
The only similarity was it was orange.
Oh, the Home Depot. So, but even the ladders here, they are very different. They're similar, they're different. The rungs are very small, and I think they do it on purpose so you don't spend too much time up on a ladder. I don't know. I don't see why. I went and bought this one because we need another step ladder. And it's like a little giant, just different. But all the steps on all the ladders are these little tiny rungs, and awful. Absolutely awful. We are in Florence, Italy. We are in the Tuscany region. So we're right about in the middle, a little bit on the east side of Italy. We have 10 days left to complete this coop. I don't see any reason why we won't get it done. We're hoping to get it done early, because if we get it done early, we're going to go. You got Ethan or Evan doing it now? We're going to go to Rome. What could go wrong there? Man, Mackenzie, I'm sorry that you're sick. I don't know what is going on there. I was talking to Nan this morning about what the hell are we going to do about the paint. See, here's what I mean. If you saw this bottle, if you're in construction, you saw this bottle, what would you think this bottle is? It's when I brought it to them, like, what'd you get that for? So even when you're shopping and you can't, know what Italian is, I realized real quick, we shop a lot based on the visual cues. And, well, see, exactly. So Mark Smith, exactly. I thought this was chalk to fill your chalk, your string line, your chalk line. But no, it's wood glue. I had no idea. So, again, it's just very different. I wanted that for us. I knew it was going to take us longer. I'm trying to get Ethan to understand this is what I wanted. It reminds me in Rocky IV where he wanted to go to Russia. He wanted the simplest way to train. So all he could think about is Bravo, Slavo, I can't remember. I get it. It's just, and plus, when we're all done, they're going to realize they'll have the bragging rights. And as they manage other people, that might be like, oh, my ladder, my tool. No. If we can go to Italy in a whole nother country and put a coop together like this with the tools that we have, no one can make the excuse that they can't do it. So you got to walk the walk, and that's what I'm making these guys do. They just may not realize it yet. Evan kind of gets it. Ethan's still like...
How far are you over? Half inch?
Hit a disco? So if you guys are just watching us, we are live in Florence, Italy. Say hi. Tell us where you're watching from. Share, talk, converse, help grow it. Yesterday's live did really well. Actually, and we got... And listen, we're not a huge channel, believe it or not. We only are at about 76. Oh, if you're watching right now and you have not subscribed, please subscribe. I keep forgetting to tell you guys that. I was going to try to get... So... Does it work? Not yet? What about the ladders? What?
It's all right.
Yeah.
On there.
Well, I had Ethan on the other side, and he's like a bull in a china shop coming up the ladder. I had to strap into the roof so I didn't fall.
Oh, stop. It wasn't even that bad.
It was horrible. I felt like I was out and caught in the storm.
You
No Louisville. What's a Louisville ladder?
Louisville, yeah. It's like Louisville, and then there's, what's the other one?
The Slugger?
No. Warner.
Now what? It's still not fitting?
Well,
Yeah, do some.
You kicked out this board.
listen. I only cut once. You know? Well, and I got real close. This is how far off I am. That's it. Not even a quarter inch.
Keep smoking. Have another one. Come down from lunch. He's got two. No. He's got 2 cigarettes in his mouth. I am getting some killer pictures. Really cool pictures. And again, if you guys have any questions, ask away, share, subscribe, say hi, all that good stuff. Let us know where you're watching from and help grow this. See if we can do what we did yesterday. We got up to like 238 people at one time, which is pretty cool. But we had over almost 12,000 views in like a couple hours on our live, which is pretty dang good. So I thank you guys for that. Question. I can't read it all and have silence, so I'm just going to read it, and hopefully it's not something weird. Question. Surrounded by all the centuries-old architecture, does it make you wonder how long your coop will last in comparison? Decades, question mark. Over a century, question mark. There are some old wood structures out there. You know, that's a good question.
Oh, you're the man.
And truth be told, no. For as much as I've been looking at these beautiful old structures like that hotel that I actually think I took you guys on a tour yesterday at the last minute, to think about it was built in the 1100s, 400, almost 400 years before Columbus. That is insane to me. Just nuts. And I have such a huge appreciation for, you know, they had to go out and get the materials naturally. Just kind of remind me like when we used to get logs and made all of our coops and we sawed all our own lumber. And yeah, they'll be around for another 1,000 years, if not longer. I don't know, you know, and I don't know honestly how long our coops are going to last. All I can tell you is we are building them the absolute best way possible. So they will last for a very long time, so that predators can't get in, so that they're fully functional and they're big and beautiful. Now, the latest upgrade to ACRE, this stuff's supposed to be around forever. I don't know. It's been around for about 10 years. We've been trying it for 5 years. Stuff's been amazing. I can see how it's going to last a long time. The other thing is the paint's the only thing that they might have maintenance with. I was joking about the cigarette, Ethan.
It's not lit yet.
He wasn't.
But that is a good question. So did you guys hear that question?
What?
Surrounded by all the centuries old architecture, does it make you wonder how long your coop will last in comparison?
It'll stand the test of time. Maybe not that long. But.
I mean, that shed over there's still standing.
He's referring to this one. That was their old chicken coop, which, you know, did the job. I don't know. But that is an interesting question. I have had a huge appreciation for how old everything is. I didn't compare. I just feel honored to be able to be here. A dream come true. Check off the bucket list. I know some of my naysayers are watching. Haha. Meh. You were wrong. I was going to do it anyways. I don't care. So our next one is I want to go to Australia. We were this close to going to Australia. And I think we just didn't have the time or we didn't work out the deal. We weren't going to be there quick enough. The customer actually came all the way from Australia to the shop, did a visit, purchased the coop, and we ended up shipping it. But I really, really want to go to Australia. We met someone from Australia on this trip, didn't we, Ethan?
I'm a legend.
Yeah, that guy comes out shaking Ethan's hand. He goes, I'm going to tell my children about you. You're a legend. He bought flowers for all the ladies in the bar because that's what he does after Evan bought flowers for some ladies at a table just to be nice. Not anything weird for the record, but I thought it was pretty nice.
True, didn't it?
And then Ethan had to take his
Throw him
thunder.
right under the bus. Yep.
Huh?
Nothing, sir.
So,
Where's the next one?
I thought it was a nice gesture.
Did that one come through, Evan?
Anyways, so that is a good question. Did you all get a free house in Italy?
Yes.
Not necessarily free. It was part of the negotiations. I'm very, very grateful. The owners of the hotel said, we'll set you up in lodging if that'll help get the price down big time, because it is so expensive to do lodging, and they've been feeding us every day, which has also been huge. I don't know what we had today. Risotto. It was purple, Ethan's favorite color, but it was really, really good. Hi from Arizona. What an amazing opportunity and a great experience. Love views and updates. Thank you, Jennifer B. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, this is all about the opportunity. You know, every time, this is going to sound corny, every time I go up a ladder, it makes me think about life. My dreams, my goals, you could say are at the top of the ladder. They should be at the top of your ladder, but it's one step at a time. And this is another step, and so many steps had to happen in order to be here right now, not only from me and my family, from everyone that works for Carolina Coops, and especially the customers that have helped and trusted and given us the ability to keep troubleshooting how to paint a coop. Hi from Arizona. Oh, Harris. If not, is that true? They are giving out free houses. I must have missed something. Did you guys hear anything about Italy giving out free houses? I'm not going to get into all that. I think I got myself into trouble yesterday. I get sucked in so easily. Because BC does not stand for before Columbus. Sounds expensive. Are you Italian? I'm a quarter Italian. Quarter Italian, quarter French, quarter English, quarter German. I was in Germany once, and the translation I got was animal from the forest. They give you $1 house if you rehab it. Okay, I don't know. I haven't heard about any of that. So I'm going to get off the ladder. These rungs are awful. I mean, look at this. These are absolutely awful rungs. Looking in through the window here. So again, this is going to be the hen house. This is going to be the egg hutch. And trimming it out. Well, there'll be 2 8-foot roost bars in here. That's where the chickens will go down into the run. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. We are live in Italy. Get off the phone during work. I'm actually doing my job. My job is to show off how cool we are so people find out about us. I'm sharing with you guys all the details, the live, the behind the scenes. Most people appreciate it. And my job is to do these things to make sure the phone rings.
87.5.
Watching from Creedmoor, North Carolina. Oh, is that who I think it is? Someone sent me a video of his new toy today. And
Think with your dipstick.
I don't know what that means. It's very quiet. It's pretty cool. Anyways, you all should build a wooden ladder, leave it at every site for the customer to be proud of. That's not bad. We probably have, actually. How many chickens are they planning on putting in this coop? You know, I don't remember. I think they're going to start with 12 and go up to 16, which would be the max. She's had chickens before, so she's got a really good idea of what she wants. They are talking about having ducks, so I hope. They actually started to describe the type of duck house they want. I'm like, oh my God, I've been wanting to build one of those, which it floats. And it goes out in the middle of the water, so the ducks are safe from predators. And we just came up with a system. See how much I can say. Made it so it's easy to have a duck house out in the middle of the pond, out in the middle of the lake, or wherever you want to put it out in the water, so that you don't have to paddle to go out there to get your eggs and clean it out. I'll just leave it at that. That's a good point, Mackenzie. Yes, we do actually leave a wooden ladder. It's that one right there. And I don't know if you can see it. We did start to machine the rungs on the ladder. I'm not sure if you guys can see the little notches. I want to get it so that we sell a lot of ladders, ramps, so many accessories. I want to get them full knockdown kit where it'll be smaller. It'll be quicker for us to get it out, which means it'll be cheaper for you guys, less expensive, and less to ship it because it'll be smaller. You just got to put it together. But have all the notching in there for index points. All right. Is he smoking during work? He is. You win some, you lose some. I hate it. I'm an ex-smoker, so when you're an ex-smoker, cigarette smoke smells awful. And I'm an asthmatic. So how in the world I smoked as long as I did was stupid. I'll admit it. If it'll trigger my asthma, and I don't know. What do you do? Of course, if you give an inch, they take a mile. They're menthol. They smell awful. I can't wait for him to run out. And he stays busy. You got to pick and choose your battles. This looks really good. Glad to hear you've gotten up your ladder of life. Thanks for sharing. Hope you get to go to Australia soon. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I got many more steps to go. I want to shop in Europe. I want to shop in Australia. We get calls all the time from Europe and Australia. Like, can you please have a shop here? There are no coops. And it's not cheap to have these coops shipped over. And it takes forever to get through customs, to go out on a boat. This one got here fast because they flew it, which I think is pretty cool. That's true. Old houses in almost unpopulated regions to get it repopulated, you have to restore it and live in it. Technically, we leave a ladder. Yes, it's me. Hold on. Get yours when you get back. Are you putting apron around even though it's concrete? That's a good question. Yes. We put apron around, predator apron he's referring to, around the outside of the coop, no matter what. Now, yes, this concrete goes down, I think they said it goes down 2 feet, which you can make the argument is deep enough so a predator doesn't dig underneath, but I like the predator apron because it's almost guaranteed, because a predator could keep digging down and then come up. I don't know why they stop. You would think 2 feet's not that deep if they really want to get in there, but apparently it is. But with the predator apron, they immediately hit that barrier and it stops them, and they don't know enough to come out. So I feel more confident in the predator apron, and never ever screen the inside of your run. That's an old school thing that I know a lot of people have done. We've done it for customers in the beginning because I was like, okay, whatever, if that's what you want. Horrible. See, I smell the cigarette smoke right now. And they look good. I love when the battens start to go on. And then when the doors and the windows go on. Put me in that hotel and I will come help. The hotel is incredible. The hotel is, every day I go in there, I'm still in awe. I see something new I haven't seen, like going around looking at all the old paintings. So how's it going, Ethan?
It's going good, boss.
Aren't you happy?
So happy.
Are we going out? Oh, we should go get pizza tonight. What do you think? It's Friday.
That's how it all started.
It sure did. I think Ethan's last words were, I'm having the time of my life. And when you did say that, something did tell me that you probably shouldn't have said that. So what are you doing? So you're spacing it out.
Yep.
And you got little tick marks. So since he's already got it in his hand, this will help actually save some time. Yeah, don't worry about it. The painter will cover it up.
Yeah, you will.
I can dig it. So what he has to do, he has to strategically go around to cover all the seams. Now, that may sound like not a big deal, and normally it isn't, except for when Evan draws up this coop in every detail in true board and batten. And then the owner of Carolina Coops says to everyone, hey, guys, you got to try out this ACRE. It's amazing. And then the customer says, well, I want my coop out of ACRE. And now Evan has to scramble and redraw the coop and make sure that the guys build it the way they're supposed to. And all things considered, it's going pretty well, right?
Yeah, stop saying it, though.
Well, I think the paint takes the cake. It doesn't get any worse when you have
It's the cake.
Oh my God.
I want cake.
Hello from Ohio. Are you pocket holes drilled by hand, or is there an automated machine? We have an hand, I don't know what you call it. It's a floor model machine. That's a foot pedal. That's automatic. But we do travel. So 99%, if not all, the pocket holes that go in our coops are on a machine. We have like 12 of them in the shop that are stupid expensive, but they're worth every penny. It's they're all pneumatic with an electric motor, and they can drill 1, 2, 3 holes at the same time, and you're done, right? But we travel with a little tiny pocket hole jig, huh?
Got a mouse in your pocket?
Yeah, you got a mouse in your pocket?
Why?
You said we.
Well, we travel. Evan, I'm thankful he did his job, as we. I know you always think it's you, Ethan, but it's not. We're gonna get that.
That's Evan. I'm Ethan.
I know. And Evan, what did I say? Did I say Evan?
Well, you said Ethan.
Yeah,
You might
Ethan
him.
needs to learn that it's we, not always I. He'll figure it out.
I'm the one that said it.
I don't know what you said.
It's all right.
So Evan was smart enough to travel with this little thing. I'm glad he did, because this is kind of important. We cheated a little bit on my philosophy of, well, what do we do if we don't have our pocket hole jig? There's ways around it. We already know how to hand drill the 3/8 bit. Look at that Jap work. Just make you nervous.
Yeah.
Is this what you mean by me putting you on the spot?
Yeah.
Jeez.
No break. We'll be all right.
Yeah. That is the ACRE. Perfect, upcycled, will last forever. You got to cut this next? Jeesh. Who does this for chicken coops? Yeah, you're going to get us cut off of, can you just turn it off? Do you have to have rock and roll blaring every second of the day?
I do. Working with you two, yes.
My father was the same way. Him and I could work in silence. We loved it. We could build whatever and be like, yep. Say, that's all we had to say, yep. The Three Amigos. If you can prove your lineage, oh boy, lineage of being Italian, you can get dual citizenship in that country. Huh.
I'm a quarter Italian.
Yeah, I'm a quarter DePippo. I found out, so my Italian last name was DePippo. That came over was my grandmother on my dad's side. And I thought they were plumbers, the pipe. Apparently, it has to do with horse. I guess it means they love horses. Makes perfect sense, doesn't it? What's your Italian name, Evan?
I don't know. My mom didn't tell me.
Oh. I really think you guys should do 81 and Me or whatever it's called. What's wrong? You cramping?
My bruises hurt.
Your bruises? Why you got bruises, Ethan? Learned his lesson. Don't smoke weed at the work site. Tell your friend, mate. They would never smoke weed at the work site
Never.
because they can't get any weed in Italy.
Try me.
They can only get hash. Yeah, and Evan had to learn, if a homeless guy comes up to you on the street while you're sitting there having a cocktail and he has no shoes on and he says, hit this.
Hit it.
No. Oh, God. The things that happen behind the scenes.
70.5. Oh, pencil. Still in yours for a second.
All right. So anyways, I don't know. I'm trying to keep up. How is that spelled? ACRE? ACRE. Yeah, ACRE. Yeah, you guys can look it up online. It's made right in Mississippi by a company called Modern Mill. There are knockoffs in the other parts of the world. The Chinese have been trying to copy it for a long time. Ours is not Chinese. Just because it's an upcycled material from rice hull does not mean it's Chinese rice. Yeah, it's American rice. I never knew that America actually grows. We're one of the largest producers of rice. I had no idea. So it's the outside husk that used to be a waste product. Now they use it to make this product. And they've been using it on homes for technically 15 years, if I remember correctly. They went full on 10 years ago. They use it for deck boards, which blows me away. But that's a whole nother story about all the vinyl safe stains and paints, blah, blah, blah. I don't get the story. So anyways, so if you're just joining us, we are live in Italy. We're trying to finish up. Just wanted to say hi. Like and share. Grow the show. I want to get over 200 like I did yesterday. I'm trying to crack the code. I'm trying to figure out social media and figure out why sometimes we do really well. why sometimes we get more people viewing. But I don't do a good job promoting that we're going to go live. I know a lot of people are like, well, you got to let us know. Damn it. What? Well, that sucks. You got it now, Evan? Looking good, buddy. These suck, don't they?
Yeah.
You designed it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Hipped roofs. Hipped roofs. Such a pain in the butt.
Yeah, that looks good, dude.
Go for it.
Here, you want to... Here.
Stop being so anal.
What does it look like?
You got to cut it more. Come on, Evan. Ah, boy, you were so close.
Twice.
Why don't you just mark it and cut it once?
I did. It's the angle. It's a compound miter.
Compound miters are fun, aren't they, Evan?
Yeah, especially
With a jab saw.
Jab saw.
Amber M says, I like this series. It's been fun watching. Oh, waking up and seeing the progress every day. Well, I appreciate that. It is kind of a series. Updates every day, going live. I figure, what the hell?
Do we got a hammer around here somewhere?
Somewhere. Food has been amazing. Oh, jeez. I cannot wait to see how much weight I lost. You think you lost any weight?
No.
You think you lost any weight, Evan? We were watching videos from a year ago when Ethan showed up when we did the hawk block, the bird netting in Alabama. That was a fun time, right, Ethan?
Alabama's
What happened to your friend James?
That was your friend.
Alabama took him.
I told you I didn't like him.
So many stories. I want to do, see, couldn't we do a Carolina Coops OnlyFans, which isn't what you guys think,
Whoa, what the
but they get to pay to see the real story after hours of working after hours, where if you pay for it, then you can't pass judgment. I think you guys would have even more of an appreciation. You just wouldn't believe. We're idiots sometimes. Some people around here think certain things are a good idea. So yeah, and actually Mackenzie came out for the rescue because Alabama took James. So we figured Mackenzie could come out, run the camera.
Tried to save him, but he hid in the taxi.
Uber.
You guys never really told me what happened that night.
Probably not.
It's for plausible deniability.
That would be
What is plausible deniability?
What you have right now.
Okay, is that good or bad?
Keep it.
Well, whatever. Did I speak the truth?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alcohol is the world's best truth serum. And sometimes I shouldn't be so honest. So tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow, guys?
same thing we're doing today.
No, what is the plan? I want to know when we get down here.
Down the chicken coop.
No, I know that part. So tomorrow, Ethan's going to continue doing the board and batten and all the regular trim. Once you button up this corner, is this your last corner? You got another corner to do tomorrow?
More to do.
Huh?
Got this front one to do.
All right, so you're going to do the other corner on the front. Can we, where is the door? I'll show you guys the door. So there's the pre-hung door. That's got to go in tomorrow. We're actually going to take the brick molding off. It doesn't work for us. Do you think we'll have roof up on the hip roof tomorrow?
Probably not.
Well, we can use the green that we have to paint the ends, which is what started all this. Shouldn't be taking this long. I don't know. Takes a little bit to get into the rhythm, especially. We are so spoiled with the saws we travel with, the setup that we have. Everything just goes so much quicker. Thank God we have the weather we do. Blooper reels? We actually don't have any blooper reels. We just have what really happens. There's work, and then there's after work. And we usually have a lot of fun. I think it's important. I like when, they're away from their families. Okay, it sucks. I'm away from my family. I hate it. So my opinion is enjoy it. All right. If you don't enjoy it, you don't go to experience it. I mean, already Evan's been talking a lot about how he's just taking it all in, learning a lot. It's important because if they don't, that's a waste. And we'll be back again. And I do, hopefully, I want my family here. I know Evan would love his family here. Ethan would love to start a family. So if there's any single women out there. Right, Ethan? Yeah. He's single. Go on the road with him.
Oh, yeah.
Have the time of your life.
Yeah, that must be.
What?
Nothing.
What happened?
I just dusted off the tire tracks.
Oh, wait, he's not single. I can't keep up with it. My God. Whatever. I know a guy that might like him. All right, so that'll be tomorrow. There are no blooper reels. Good luck. With what? Watching him on a ladder on that unlevel surface scares me. Yeah. Try being on the ladder with him while we're on unlevel. That's the problem with this coop. Everything is unlevel. It's a fight. Thank God it's dry. When we were first working on the coop, doing whatever, there might still be marks over here. The ladders would just sink right into the mud, right down to the bottom rung. It just sucked. It was so aggravating. They pretty much have been covered up now. And if you didn't catch earlier, there's our touch-up. Can you guys notice where the touch-up? I did 2 touch-up spots to see. No, not touch-up. Test spots with the touch-up paint. That's supposed to be a dead-on match. Can you guys see them? That's how my day started. And it's good paint. It's nice. I think it's really good quality. We had someone watching yesterday that apparently has worked for Sherwin-Williams for a long time and said they were being lazy. And I actually agree with them because I've been in this situation and I know what they have to do to get it right. People just, when they say chicken coop or they're told chicken coop, they don't care. They have no idea what the level we take it to. So Monday, we're going to take the 15 gallons back to Sherwin-Williams, 2 hours from here, and I'm not leaving until it's right. That's just how it is. And honestly, these guys could probably use a break from me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get into all that when telling people what it's for. I pay attention to the people that do a good job, because regardless if it's for whomever, I don't care if it's for a retired school bus driver to a movie star, we treat them all the same, and I want my vendors to treat me the same regardless of who it is. And that's when you really tell their true colors. So I don't brag like that. You look 100 years older from last time. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Not sure when last time was. Yeah, so I'm glad you understand what I mean. The project shouldn't matter. Especially, yeah, whatever. That's just what I got to say about that. That is just my philosophy. I'm not sure if it's right or wrong, but it's right to me, and that's all I care about. But it is beautiful. I appreciate it. I couldn't be happier. I tell you, I love building things for animal enclosures. And it's going to be amazing. And it's so big. Like, it's hard. I got to come all the way down here. I think I have better signal down here, but that is the coop. And once we get the rakes on, it'll all make a lot more sense. But we did a coop just like this in Santa Barbara, California. It wasn't supposed to be stepped. And then they called us and said it's off 48, 47 inches. And we had to react quickly. Well, Evan did, and that's a whole nother story. How long, let's see, where was it? How long is the run? So it's 3 sections of 12 foot. So that's 36 feet, and it's 8 foot wide from side to side. We did a lot of math the other day, and I can't remember the numbers, but one of the things I always tell people, if you're building a coop and you're not sure what size to build it, which is the first question you should ask yourself, and it's the most important question you should ask yourself, minimum of 10 square feet per hen in the run, And I do not care about square footage in the hen house. You're going to see a lot of people talk about how many square feet for chickens in the hen house. That is, in my opinion now, the wrong way to think about it. It's about having the king size bed. It's about having as many windows in your bedroom to open up. And it's about having a big enough bathroom for all the people living in that room, if you will. Or in this case, the nest boxes. I'm going to work on that one. But you guys get what I'm saying. It's not about square footage. It's about give them the biggest tree canopy to hang out in at night. And by doing that, you open up, so you have big doors, you open up space to make windows, tons of ventilation, tons of headroom. I mean, look at these chickens are gonna have like 6 feet above their heads on the roost bars. And technically, yeah, the customer could add more roost bars and go higher, but that means they're gonna fight over the upper one, and the pecking order, yes, will be established.
He's really lying. They're big because they're made by big men, and we need to be able to move in them.
Wait, say that again? Hold on, that wasn't bad. Say that again?
I said, you lying. They're big because they're made by big men, and we need to be able to move in them.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. Do you agree?
Si, senor.
Si, senor?
Si, senor.
Papa.
Papa.
Someone just said I look 100 years older than I did last time. Yeah, I don't know if it's...
I'll do it to him.
Yeah.
I'll do it to him.
Is it really that bad? I feel good. No, you
Don't
got...
look good.
What a... Wow.
That's what
Look
they
who's
said.
talking. Oh. Yeah, who's the one having trouble breathing by bending over? Well, you're all purple now when you come up.
It's my favorite color. I don't care.
So other than the paint, I don't know. I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. So many parts, so many things that have to come together. It's just a giant... What? What'd you do? Can people use them for sleeping quarters? I'm sure they could. I would put the camera on the tripod, help the guy get it done the next 3 days over the weekend.
Bada bing, bada boom,
I don't know.
baby.
They actually do better if I don't help them. My job is to make sure you guys see what we do and make the phones ring. Oh, message is held for review. That's always good. That chicken coop is looking better than me. Betsy double wide. Who is wider? The guy who sits. Okay. Anyways, bet you guys have chicken kill. All right. I don't know. Dumb questions or dumb comments. Ruining it for everybody else. That's just what they do.
So this side's done other than the corner.
I love growing meat chickens and turkeys. Turkeys are, I find, a lot easier than actually chickens, but it's a lot of fun. It's not as bad as a lot of people think.
Being really quiet.
Well, I'm just watching.
Why?
I don't know.
If he's a peeping Tom.
What did you mess up over here? Are you all done?
Yeah, go check it out. Other than the
Nice.
corner.
Nice. So there's 2 walls. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love. Well, look, can we? You want to do the facial real quick or no? All right. Oh, and there's the customer coming down to check on us. Right on schedule. What do you think? It's
Becoming very pretty.
I know, see what I mean? And it gets better every single day.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, come here, come. You got to come take a look at this angle. You'll start to really.
Question also. Oh, yeah, also because the framing makes it on another level. It really gives life to cook. Yeah.
Yes. And we got to do the fascia and whatnot, but of course the metal and all that. But you start to see the detail and whatnot.
But one question: the egg hatch
Yes.
is going there.
Yes.
But is it going to descend or will be at that level?
No, it'll be at that level.
It's a bit high, no?
No.
No.
Well, it'll maybe be higher than what you're used to. It has to be that height because of the domino effect of the chicken coop. So you're up higher by a lot already just because of the base. So
That's
just
also, yeah.
So that coming up will help. But what happens is you got to have the hen house be a certain height. And then that determines the height of the egg hutch. Because if the egg hutch is low, you can't have the deep litter. And if the egg hutch is too high, the chickens end up roosting in it.
Okay.
It'll all make sense.
Well, which means that I have to put a platform there.
Yes,
if I want to see.
we're going to talk about that. There's going to be some, I was actually going to mention we're going to need some block in some areas. And that's one of the downsides of when you have, where am I going here?
The steps, let's say. The platform.
Yes, which is not a bad thing. A lot of people do that. You also are gaining a lot of storage underneath, but the idea is, I'll explain it. Here's what happens. We want to be here is the height. We want the hen house where this would be our zero when it comes to cleaning.
Yeah, but obviously we cannot add so much more earth. We still will add gravel and all that, but we cannot reach that height. That because otherwise it will be too much over there too.
Yeah, you'll definitely have to grade it down or do some type of coopscaping, but this is where it all starts with that design. And I don't know, it's the height we shoot for cleaning, and also gives you the storage underneath.
Yeah. I was just wondering before, because I thought that maybe the egg hatch, somehow they would go in and it would sink a little bit.
It actually does. It drops 6 inches.
Oh.
It does. Oh, I think that, yeah, it's going to come all the way down to here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. That's, yeah, because we need this for the nesting material.
Try to see the eggs. You have to be putting your hand there. Maybe there's a rooster there, and they just
Right.
your hand.
Yeah.
The door actually drops down like this too. So the door is probably going to be like right here, and it drops down this way.
Here, you want to do me a favor, just because I'm sure a lot of people would love to see this.
Yeah.
You want to grab the egg hutch real quick?
Move this one,
Yes.
three.
Yep. Obviously, the egg hutch is not done, but this might, we take for granted because we talk about this all the time. It might make sense. It's still got to get sided. It's still got to get trimmed, but you'll see what I mean. It's a domino effect. That's what I call the art of chicken coop building. Might make a lot more sense once you guys see it. Yes, it does look great with the battens on. It is one of my favorite parts when I start to see it all come together. So there's the framing to the egg hutch. Well, might have to come down even more.
Yep.
Yeah.
You have to do some work there.
Yeah, we might have to notch that out more. So it'll be right about there.
And then this door drops down like this.
Right.
Then you reach
Oh,
right in.
that the door will be.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Perfect. No. At that point, you are a bit taller than I, but even I think I can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to reach.
Yes,
Especially once you do some coopscaping, you put some block up, some sidewalk.
No. I was only thinking that I probably would not be able to even see the eggs if it would be where the open is. Let's say at the open height, it's much more difficult.
Right. But yeah, you don't have to go into that height. That's for the chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a science to all of it.
Are you? Oh, you're doing maths. I thought you were.
Yeah. So he's gonna say, "Ooh, I want it there," and then he's gonna come down here, measure it, and then he'll get his line.
About there.
Right.
Oh, take that right out.
Yeah. And again, this is all got to get sided and then trimmed. That's why we have that all notched the way it is.
So it's gonna sit right on the battens.
And it has the same metal roof, and it's slick. So, but But if you don't like it, we can take that whole wall out and redesign it and then lower it.
What?
I'm kidding. Once it's all done and you see why we do what we do, it'll make a lot more sense, especially you'll appreciate why we have everything the way we do. It's been a work of love, right, Evan?
What?
What's going on? I said it's a work of
I was
love.
starting to
It
clean
is
up.
work a little bit.
It is 5 o'clock. I guess we can call it a day. But you like the battens? Oh, and then okay, so I did get
Battens are very, very nice. They give it some kind of
Text-
refinement which missed.
Yep.
It's not a box anymore.
Right. Yes. It just keeps getting better. So we do have a plan about the paint.
Yeah.
Now we were originally talking about tomorrow going to meet with the local paint store.
Yeah.
If we could, if you're not busy, I wouldn't mind going down there and chit-chatting with them. However, our rep in the States at Sherwin-Williams has been on the phone with the rep here for Sherwin-Williams. They said it would not be a problem if we brought that paint back all the way to them and they would tweak it, which I don't think they spent enough time tweaking it.
Yeah.
And I originally thought we were going to go there and I wanted to see that it was a dead-on match. What I would like to do is go there and make sure it's a dead-on match. But it is 2 hours away, which stinks. But I think...
Well, it's let's say it's 1 hour to go, 1 hour to come back. About that.
Oh, I think the actual...
I don't know. I didn't see the address, but it's in Lucca. Well, if it's Lucca, it's about 1 hour. Okay. If it's Lucca in the mountains, because the mountains are not that far, well, then maybe.
I love... This is my favorite. What's this kitten's name?
Oh, well, the gray one. This one. Which one?
He's my favorite.
Oh, this is Nyla.
Nyla? Is it a male or a boy?
She's a female.
She. Hi, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a lot nicer than my murder mittens at home. Nyla. Anyways, so that I am 99.9% confident we go to Sherwin-Williams, and I don't leave, and I'm not sure if you can take me or Tommaso can take me, or I just hate to take you guys away from your work, but
Well, if it has to be done, it has to be
I
done.
think it's definitely the best solution because this is what we would normally do. And I know they can do it. I know they can do it. I think they were being lazy.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people take chicken coop serious, so.
Of course not. look at the color of that old one.
Right.
How terrible it is. She's playing.
Yeah, mine does the same thing, my murder mittens.
How many do you have?
2. I have my Maine Coon and then Non and my daughter saved.
A huge guy. You like huge guys.
Yeah, apparently I like them big, don't I?
Yes, we can see that.
No, Maine Coons are gorgeous and they're very dog-like. All right, anyways. Bring a painted piece. Yeah, so we're going to do that. And yeah, we're going to bring our samples with us. They already had the samples. I don't know if I told you guys. We already mailed the samples at the last minute when we found out that they weren't going to send the paint over. So we knew it was a dead-on match. So all this was supposed to be prevented. And of course, it wasn't. So we not only had the samples of the actual paint we used, it's on the same material. So, and we even did white on solid Doug fir, gray on Doug fir, that's the Dutch store. We did green on ACRE, which on this coop, everything green is ACRE. And we also have ACRE that is white, which is the trim. So we even made sure they matched the parts. We did this all on video. And this is not what you do. If you are a paint person, you guys will see the video. I took a video when I first saw it. You don't say, oh yeah, here's the sample and there's a match. No, you put the paint on here and you keep making it until you can't see it anymore. Period. It is what it is. That's paint is a nightmare. I wish we didn't have to paint coops anymore, but I see why people pay us to paint them because it sucks. And we do a really good job. We take it very serious. We use the best paints, the best stains. And this is actually the Rain Refresh. This is the self-cleaning paint, trash bin color.
Remember to order dinner before.
They're
Oh!
open today?
Yes, they are open.
Oh, yeah, we got to do that. Or do you want to go downtown?
Yeah, let's go downtown.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Downtown.
2 drinks, and we're done.
What? I thought you were doing laundry.
I have to go downtown and do laundry. I'm going to go right to the laundromat. Oh, we got the pink moment right now. I will go down, we'll go to the laundromat. Ethan and I can go down. Evan, you can stay here.
Go down, Evan. You can stay home.
I love this. I love this moment. You guys can't see there's a castle. I've been showing you guys over there. So beautiful. There's been hot air balloons in the morning too. I've been taking pictures of. I can't imagine going over Florence in a hot air balloon. It sounds like fun. You guys want to go in a hot air balloon? I wonder if I have to show you guys the feeder hopper. We still got to frame all that out, put in the feeder ports, blah, 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 blah. So, we are putting gutters on. We got gutters going to the rain barrel, blah, 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 blah. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for being here. And I don't know, I'm just going to go live again tomorrow. Hopefully, we will all be here tomorrow. I'm telling you, Ethan, if we go out tonight to get dinner, that's it. 2 drinks. You don't have your phone. Wonder why.
Yeah, no, I want to try to get a burner.
Help grow food. You are welcome. I appreciate it. I've noticed you've been here every day. I appreciate the comments, the questions, and the compliments. It means a lot to us. Does not go unnoticed. Appreciate you guys being here. We will go live again tomorrow. We will all be here feeling good, not hungover. What are we going to get for dinner, though? Pizza? It is Friday.
Sushi.
Sushi?
Let's try sushi.
Who gets sushi? What? No, we don't got to get steak. We got to get carbs. Who gets sushi when you're in Italy?
It's been a while.
God help me.
If I had a phone, I'd look it up.
I know, but we need to get our pasta and our carbs.
He's been getting pasta
I'm
and
trying to
carbs.
lose weight.
We're gonna. That's the experiment. We're gonna lose weight
By eating protein.
by eating better ingredients. I thought that was the whole idea. Shrimp Alfredo, sushi Alfredo,
Sushi.
Alfredo. That's not bad.
Well, if Alfredo makes some sushi, I'm good with it.
Shrimp tempura Alfredo scampi. All right, guys. Later.